Been doing horrible couple games.
Digging in the switch hitter, Pretty Boy, prime time. And the Orioles looking for more here in this game's opening frame. From the stretch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. But guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find
Oh, why is it swing like that?
You get out of the cab and you watch countless hours of video and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. Back to 3 in time, and they'll just get the 1.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third. Batting fifth.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Kramer, and he's a
guy trying to steal
out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. But he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball forward. First and second now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Next will be the designated hitter, Kyle Anderson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Kyle Anderson.
The set and the 1-2. And pitch number 33 in the inning will be the lucky one, as this is swung on and missed to retire the side. Second inning upcoming from Baltimore, but first here's Heidi Watney with a little bit more on the forecast.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Into the box now, Pretty Boy, prime time.
Hold on, round out.
Right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side
Oh, remember rounding
a
out.
little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Richard is
Drop
camped
it.
under this one, and very quickly 1 gone. Leading off the inning, Pretty Boy, prime time, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hit me in the face.
Start things out here, not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, man. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
Number 45.
So stepping in,
Damn, Pat, we got walk right.
For him thus far. He's running right side. He's got it. And nice play for the
It's good, Dizzle.
Digging in once again, Kyle Anderson.
What you getting into? You at work? No, what time it is? Are you done getting off?
Now a pickoff play at second.
Oh, I'm Luncheon talking to you. Damn. I'm pissed.
He singled his last time up.
Yeah, they take another single right. I wouldn't be surprised if
Word.
through the infield, he's going to wade them.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
One and 0 pitch on the way.
Nope.
Oh, he's trying to get me to chase.
Doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right
My
here.
man, hey, I'm not gonna give him a chance.
Right now to get back in the strike zone.
Attacking at the
No
2-0
one is that.
change, and it's back to 2-1.
They're going for another one because I tried to go for it.
The string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And that misses
He
for
walking.
ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now. Digging in, Kevin Kramer. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground the way this
You're telling me double play anyway.
First, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
A base is loaded. Last thing we want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Yo, that call from second and first was disgusting.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory and look on to the next one.
Five,
And
come
tonight's
on.
one-run game comes to an end.
1.5 innings behind. We can do that. One more game.
Orioles came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Pedro Araujo claims the win out of the pen, his first.
Pizza slicer wasn't cutting it for you no more.
Baseball from Baltimore.
We got tired of the pizza slicer.
Three-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball is
Yeah, come sit next to me.
Paul Blackburn gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip
Raining
of
cats and
under
dogs out here.
1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that puts the lead
Oh, I
off
could have kept going.
to get the inning
I didn't realize he dropped it.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Rafael.
Before the 0-2, a look to first, and the runner back safely. Runner goes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Hernandez, and that's the first out of the inning. On to first, the double play.
How? No fucking way.
Digging in for his second at-bat. Pretty boy, fine time. He reached on a single in his first try.
One still going straight in.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home.
Damn, Joe. I can't get the ball to go up or nothing.
Stepping up now, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Therefore, it is Russell, and Addison makes the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they hold a 1-0 lead. In now for the O's. Pretty boy, prime time. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. In the air out toward right
cooked
field.
that. That's a homer. Nope.
Moves over, and he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game. Riding in once again, pretty boy. Prime time earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. He's set. Here it comes. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. He might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Now the 2-1 is laid off for ball number 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, pretty boy, prime time. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Looking to
signal it too late.
Here it is. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Barehanded. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 9th inning coming up. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Randall Grichuk. He's working on 1 for 3 thus far. Randall. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone to lead off the inning.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
The windup and the 0-1. High and deep to right center. Cousins is after it. He
took my catch.
For the first down. This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Baltimore Orioles put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Paul Blackburn earns his 5th winner of the year. So that just about...
I'm gonna mute myself for this mini game so y'all don't hear me killing the button. hang it on the door. You take that hook from the front and put it in the on the back.
Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of baseball on the show. Tonight, now at the plate, pretty boy, prime time. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider laid off for a ball. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. The 1-0. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hit out towards second. And the Orioles have their first hit of the ball game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan.
Oh shit. Got me up to no good.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. And another throw over. And the runner back. And again a throw. And he'll dive back in.
I keep trying until you leave me alone.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw.
Thank you.
Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Runner going. Come on, slide. Pitch taken for ball 4.
There, stop playing with me.
Short hop, but they got him.
What?
Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Come on.
Now in the box.
Not
Pretty
really
boy,
nice.
time, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely
Go for that.
you're going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Ready with the 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That shit cut so far to the inside. Unbelievable.
Stepping into the box. Pretty boy, prime time. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Pretty boy, prime time.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton.
See, come on, like he's getting underneath it.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo.
Number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Oh, my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Digging in now Pretty boy, prime time. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at this hit. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
I'm looking at me like that, coach. I ain't doing nothing wrong.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Baltimore down to their final strike. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone into the upper tank.
My first one tonight.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball.
True,
For him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
3-2 to finish in tonight's game.
Excuse me.
Late in the second inning and rode that until the very end. From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Mets. Mets baseball starts right now. Ready now, pretty boy, prime time. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, yesterday's affair was a one-run game. Quick turnaround, back on the field for a day game today, trying to get out of here with a 2-game sweep.
You know, that's always difficult to try to sweep a team, even though it's a 2-game set. When you have a quick turnaround like this one, D-Row, you're really depending on your starting pitcher to get out of the gate and pitch well and throw up some scoreless innings.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So 2 runs on. So striding forward now, Benito Rosario. He got on top.
I got to get my groove back. I was going good.
Last time. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Calling for it. Prime time makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Cave has it in his sights. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
I gotta get my timing right again.
Pretty boy, prime time, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one.
I could have swung at that
In the
one.
middle innings, they're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
West Coast time of this field.
Opens with the leadoff single. Settling in now, Jake Cave comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Prime time gets his lead at first, nobody out. Runner goes for second. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And the run will score all the way from first.
Might have had the hit and run on right there because he was definitely moving on the pitch. So he's able to cruise home all the way from first after the guy at the plate does his job and gets good one on a pitch for a double.
Next for the Mets, Broxton becomes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Primetime is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning. Ready once again, Pretty Boy, Primetime, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit sharply on the ground, fielded cleanly, and the two-out will not come to pass. Now to the plate, Pretty Boy, Primetime, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate of this guy bats from. He hits very well against right-handed pitching.
I wanted that real bad.
Left-handed and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Lugo has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a pen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrel, changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch. He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Comes set. Pitch popped up. Russell has a play. He's got it to end the inning as they'll. So a crucial moment here, and standing in Benito Rosario, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Popped straight up. Kramer is there. 1 down. Next up from New York, Tomas Nido. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Primetime is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the. So coming to the plate, Pretty Boy, Primetime. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. He might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Pretty Boy, Primetime. They'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side.
You got it.
Now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and it's going to do some damage. 1 run scores.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
McNeil is there, and the runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it a 9-5 ball game. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And the second run will score.
Oh, that was smooth.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Baltimore Orioles scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Andy Barrero claims the win out of the pen his first. Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series. Striding into the box, Pretty Boy, prime time, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty B, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Yerrr. Start this homestand bout. They've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really, really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home, and he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away. In now, Kevin Kramer, and the Orioles looking for more here in this game's opening frame. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. This guy's hitting over .450 his last 10 games. He's the guy I'm watching, but not only in this game. I watched him in batting practice, too, and he was hammering the ball. When you get on a kind of a roll like he is right now, his confidence is soaring, and right now he's seeing the ball great.
You're going.
Freeman shading to his right. And that retires the side.
You telling me I'm going, and it would already be fucking third out.
And they'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it. Prime time. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone.
Now they're not trying to give me a swing.
Jr. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Prime time, racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Digging in to try it again. Pretty Boy, prime time. He singled his last time up.
Pretty Boy, prime time.
1 out, nobody on.
Give me another one like that.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. A ball and 2 strikes. Line toward the alley.
Right in the gap.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and it'll be the left-handed bat of Jake Cave digging in. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Kevin Kramer, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. 2 men on.
Coach had to go put a bug in his ear.
Bring in Joey Rickard.
Listen, kid.
swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Waiting on it is Hernandez, and that's the third out.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the third inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year.
Stepping in, pretty boy, prime time. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Davis is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Ready.
High and deep to straightaway right. Rickard looks up. Got a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone.
I can't hit one of them bitches to save my life.
Now at the plate, pretty boy, prime time. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Pretty boy.
Skied into very shallow right. Richard coasts under it. He hauls it in without any
Oh my
trouble.
God.
2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Pretty boy, prime time. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Here's a shot.
There it is. Fuck.
And deep. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today. Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming in the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game.
We are inside, and Mark Leiter Jr. will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy loves pitching at home. He's had a little bit of a rough go pitching on the road so far this season, but he's pitched really well in his home environment, and I'm sure he's glad and comfortable that he's pitching at home in this one. Hopefully, he can string together another strong home start.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Prime time, sprinting after it, but he
Oh, it made me run past it.
And a relay to the
He out though.
The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball.
It made me run past it. They let me grab it.
Prime time. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
There's still no win.
Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
D-Roll, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Again, another foul ball. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind
You
of
gonna walk him?
overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty
Oh,
easy
no.
if you're the hitter.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
That ball was hit real hard. Good job.
Dan,
Put it
after
up
that
on
base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Hernandez will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. On to first, and they
Oh man, I didn't think he was gonna catch it. Fuck is the point of having this rattled if he don't never?
Prime time, he reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arm. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave.
Great job
And
right
he'll
there.
reach
Squared up
first
on
as
that
they
sucker.
can't make the play on him. So here's Jake Cave to the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right.
On the back,
a
pick
leap,
it up,
but
pick
this
it up.
is out of reach and off the wall. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. Throw to second, and he's out.
That's because fucking third didn't want to go home.
Standing
You're
in,
a bitch.
Kevin Kramer. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now batting, Pretty Boy.
Oh, we're in a dome. That's why it's going
And the
to
switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It really doesn't matter what side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
A swing and a
Oh,
miss
why not swing at that?
with 2 strikes, and that will. Ready for another chance. Pretty Boy, prime time, is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard back up the middle. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, we'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
And a dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. Prime time stands at first with 1 out. Runners on the move for second. Got him swinging. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
That was about as easy as they come right there. Hard to say whether that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but either way, he's into scoring position.
Baltimore down to their final strike. Baltimore, good night. And this evening's end
Struck him out.
finish. The Toronto Blue Jays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. We are north of the... Into the box. Pretty Boy, prime time. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, Dan, batter drives in 2 right there to give his team the lead.
Now at the plate, Pretty Boy, prime time, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. There's a
Cook
swing
that
and
one.
a high drive into left center field. And this one is gone, a home run.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Standing in, Jonathan Davis. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Prime time, ranging forward. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, number 13. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into third. And
got him.
In there.
Damn. Close.
Right there. We love those long darts.
Ready to take his hacks again. Pretty boy, prime time, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. 0-1 the count. Devers aboard here at first with nobody out. He looked like
I'm swinging at any fucking thing.
On that one, it's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline.
I tried to crush that.
We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And that's the first out of the inning. So digging in now, pretty boy, prime time. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Look out.
You try to hit me.
Got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your money makers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now batting.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Runners going out into right center. Well hit.
Come on, dig, go hard.
They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
Might have had the hit and run on right there because he was definitely moving on the pitch, so he's able to cruise home all the way from first after the guy at the plate does his job and gets good one on a pitch for a double.
Stepping into the box, pretty boy, prime time. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Davis on the move. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over.
And the runner's breaking for 3rd. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Striding in, Alfonso Mota, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. 1-1, and there he goes towards second. Pitch inside, the throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
That's in there, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from 3rd is in to score. At the plate, Reese McGuire, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Number 23.
The 2-2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Mota onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. So striding in, Richard Arena. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Prime time, giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that. Digging in and looking for more. Pretty boy, Prime Time. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
So far this year against Southpaws, Prime Time is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
I wasn't expecting the slider.
This had the makings of a
real right down the gut,
game,
too.
but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away.
Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team. Their manager lets them know it.
Tuesday night
I can fix that Dutch. I just need a wrap. It's in the rim. There's a wrap in the rim.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games.
That Dutch is busted.
7-3 over that stretch, including a...
Remember you lit it backwards? I gotta roll it again.
Win last time out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get it.
Is a prolific power hitter, and
I'm in a groove right now. I don't want to lose my. I don't want to get in a slump.
What kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot
If
of
I
pop in
strike
that
out,
bat.
it's because I.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate. And you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
Drilled on the ground to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the... Ready now for Baltimore. Pretty boy Prime Time as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider. He's behind 1-2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing on. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And my toe.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
I said my chanclas is busted up, but I think I got another pair.
For the Orioles, as they're unable to add to their 2. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. Drives it out to deep right center field. Prime time on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Pretty boy, prime time. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something.
Popped up, Belt waits on it, and that retires the side.
I got this fucking power up. It's supposed to make them fuck up. But it don't make them fuck up. I don't understand why it don't make them fuck up. You can say no.
Digging in the switch hitter. The pretty boy, prime time. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter what side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well. Swinging left-handed and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out. So flips over and digging in, Kabal. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you've already doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game,
4-0 to start.
I was over.
Baltimore lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Burke Gidry earns the win, his second. And it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find And welcome inside beautiful Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Baltimore. Today, the finale of this quick 2-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball coming up next.
I got my own.
Parker Bridwell gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, pretty boy, prime time. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there.
17 home runs, 48 RBI. Getting on the mat. Still no win. Look at this.
First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here the second.
Don't do the same thing to this one. Don't do the same thing to this one.
Afternoon, come and trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Now the 2-0 home.
Oh, Wanda and them.
Cleanly. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Digging in, pretty boy, prime time. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. See you later, over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Orioles have come back to tie this one at 2.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball.
Into the box now, pretty boy, prime time, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. A shot down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Well, they're definitely starting to tee off on him now, and I do think it's a result of what we were just talking about. He seems to be laboring and not putting the ball where he wants to because of it. I think they've got to make a move here.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jake Cave. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Weak roller right side. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Kyle Anderson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit out towards second. To his right, Slater. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Orioles settle for 1. 7th inning coming up. The Orioles are on top, 3-2. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Pretty boy, prime time. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that's
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Now a flare out toward right center. Slater ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there. to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
The designated hitter, Jake.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. He's running. A line shot to third base. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. 4-2 the final score today. The Orioles rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Thursday night. Heath Fillmyer is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. What do we need to know here, Danny? Digging in, pretty boy, prime time, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Phillips is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Moving under at prime time. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted the other way to left center.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball.
Stepping in. Boy, prime time. He flew out in his last at bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department.
Now batting.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Jake Cave. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 0-2 pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Kramer. He came through with an RBI single last at-bat. Pickoff move to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, and he'll dive back in safely. Prime time on second. Cave at first with no outs. Now both runners on the move.
Get out!
Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, it's there. He's out at third as a part of the double steal, but more importantly, it's a double. Digging in once again. Pretty boy. Prime time. He singled his last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
And he'll get back in safely. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. He's set and a 3-0 offering. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
The batter.
Stepping up now, Kevin Kramer. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
Come on, go
high
hard,
in
you're
the
scoring.
air out to
Go
left
on.
field. Phillips is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Into the box now. Pretty boy, prime time.
The center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Prime time.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. 0-2 the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 hit. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here.
From the plate. Next will be the cleanup hitter. Pretty boy, prime time. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Phillips facing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter. Pretty boy, prime time. He flew out in his last at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that set to get his day started, Ryan Drew. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Oh, and this deflects right off him. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch. So
here's the cleanup hitter. Pretty boy, prime time. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Fouled off. Russell over at second. Rizzo on at first with 2 down. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Vina is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
14, second baseman, Tyler.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it. Prime time. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In now for the O's, Pretty Boy, prime time, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Now another 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Maxwell has it, and the throw is there to record the first out. So here's the Royals DH, Ray Galindo.
The designated hitter, Ray Galindo.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Prime time is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. So next to the plate for the Royals, Kevin Mendoza. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Prime time is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Striding in once again, Pretty Boy, prime time, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today.
And the ball is dropped.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Runner goes for second. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Next will be the designated hitter, Jake Cave. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Jake Cave.
And now the runner's trying for third. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Phillips is there for it, and that retires the side.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Baltimore Orioles blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Paul Blackburn earns win number 7 on the season. Afternoon baseball. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Pretty Boy, prime time, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. And the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate. Comes into this one with 3 hits and 11 at-bats in the series. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
The third baseman, Hunter.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Prime time is in pursuit. He's there and records the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Coming to the plate now, Pretty Boy Prime Time. He reached on a single in his first try.
Prime Time.
First pitch of the at-bat. Runners off for second. No balls and a strike to count. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Runner back safely. Rickard, base runner at first with one out. And that misses 1-1. One and two.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power. Or letting it eat.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. There's one on to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jake Cave, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Pick it up.
Throw won't get him.
And that play is indicative of how their entire season has gone so far. They make the routine plays difficult, and if there's a tough play, they really struggle with it. They need to tighten up their fundamentals so they can get back on track.
The 1-1 pitch. And it's 1-2.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Hit back up the middle. The throw from his knees. From his knees. Not in time, but a heck of an effort regardless.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop.
Digging in now for Kansas. Kansas City, Ray Galindo. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ray Galindo.
Hit high and deep to right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is in at third base as the Royals are in business here with a leadoff triple.
Well, the key to hitting triples is deep.
Now in the box, DeAndre Rudolph. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Prime time on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, pretty boy, prime time. They'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. The 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Second baseman, Tyler.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted the other way to left center. Prime time giving chase, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Long throw to the plate. The runner from first crosses the plate.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
Pulled toward right center field. Heading after it is Rickard, and the run is in to score from third. And this looks to be extra bases as a run comes across to score. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple. Digging in now, Ray Galindo. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked at his last at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Prime time on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Leading off the inning, pretty boy, prime time, and they'll need him to get something going here. And a slider that catches a lot of the plate that time, and it's sent out to deep left center field. And this one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 19th home run for him on the season as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough one.
Stepping into the box, Bruce Maxwell.
Catcher.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Maxwell.
Lifted into center field. Moving under it, prime time. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Leading off the inning, pretty boy, prime time, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The count is 1 and 2.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
Here's another 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy.
A dominating hitter gets a call from his representative.
MLB Network has base.
Let's play ball.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up to bat next, Delino DeShields. High in the air out to center field. Prime time moves over. And that's the second out of the inning. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that.
Ready now, Pretty Boy, prime time. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Prime time.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say that sometimes it's good to get on the road.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to Tony Renda steps into the box.
Batting
Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Number 44.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Russell takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Settling in now, Pretty Boy prime time, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter what side the plate of this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Yelich moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So striding forward now, Pretty Boy prime time. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. At third, Ashton at second, Rickard on at first with nobody out. Popped him up. Ramos is under it. 1 down. Now to the plate, Pretty Boy, prime time. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In there, strike 2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player. Just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
And there he goes towards second. Softly hit out to short. Now a throw to first, doubles up the runner. Tough luck that time as he got stuck in no more. In is Christian Yelich, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Yelich.
High in the air out to center field. Prime time is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
No runner, no runner. Hold it right there, hold it.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
4-2 the final score tonight.
First for the victorious Orioles.
Baltimore. On a warm summer afternoon, we're getting set for baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series. Kenta Maeda, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And he fouls this one off. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game. Nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one into. So coming to the plate, Pretty Boy,
Now
prime
batting,
time.
center
0 for
fielder,
1 for him here
Pretty
in this
Boy.
one.
Prime time.
Popped him up. Renda in foul ground. And that retires the side. Ready once again. Pretty Boy, prime time. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Yelich is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Striding into the box, Pretty Boy, prime time, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And it's fouled away.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Fouled off. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a fly ball, and this should at least get home the tying run. Yelich is there. Let's see if they test it. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Boston jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. MLB The Show has baseball coming your way on it. In now, Pretty Boy, prime time. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
Hero, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again. Pretty boy, prime time. He drew a walk his first time up.
Prime time.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Base hit into right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with one away. So a double into the gap has him in business here with one away. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. Stepping up to the plate, Jake Cave. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Now a look and a throw back to second. And they got him. Ready for another shot. Now, pretty boy, prime time. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side and multiple. Ball up.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the. Striding in for the Indians, Devin Travis. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Now at the plate, Jake Bowers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Prime time is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Now at the plate, pretty boy, prime time. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Pretty boy, prime time.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, pretty boy, prime time. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Now this will rattle up against the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Rizzo on third, prime time at second with 2 gone. This is on the ground over to first. Bowers gloves it, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. 4-2 the final score tonight. Ben Taylor gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Afternoon baseball from one of the
And
best
now,
ballparks
your
around, Oriole Park in Baltimore. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Baltimore. Parker Bridwell will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Settling in now, Gene Beavers. He will lead this one off today.
Beavers.
The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Prime time, sprinting after it, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position one batter into the game.
At the plate, pretty boy, Prime time, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in, Rafael Devers. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Here's a look over to first, and he is out on the tag.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Now pretty boy, Prime time. Fielder. He drew a walk his first time up.
Prime time.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Rickard on second. Rizzo at first. 2 out in the inning. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Ready on 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away. Standing in, Pretty Boy, prime time. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Prime time, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He was selected in the 15th round back in the draft of 2019.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 2-0 on the way. Is in there for strike 1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
The 2-2 is in there, a called strike 3. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop. Defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Cousins has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? Ready for another chance? Pretty Boy, prime time. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike one.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. There's a good breaking ball down on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Here now the 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cousins looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 7.